Can spend our whole life in this in-between phase of, well, have I arrived? Have I arrived? Have I arrived? Have I arrived at this point that will never really come when you use social media as your measuring stick and as your guide. And so, I think everyone has a choice of what we believe in this life. But at some point, when do we decide that we need an objective measure of when we are worthy enough? And for me, I believe that's what faith is. The message of the gospel is that you are already loved. You are already seen as worthy and beautiful, and you have a purpose and you have a calling, and there's a God who loves you and he wants to pursue you, and he wants you to know your identity, that you don't have to be defined by whatever trend. You don't have to be defined by whatever relationship. You don't have to be defined by what anyone says about you, except for what this book says about you. And if you've ever had questions about, why do people share their faith on the internet? I wonder if a lot of it is because it's so easy to see. When you scroll through social media, you can see the identity pain that people are carrying, trying to find their place in this world that tells us we should be one thing, then tells us, that's not the right way to be this thing, you need to be this thing. And I think people are really looking for an anchor, something to belong to, a reason to know that they are valued, that they are loved. Everyone has this innate longing and desire to have a place of belonging, to know who they are, to know that they are loved, that they are valued, that they mean something. And if you want to know what you mean, I encourage you to turn through the pages. You will hear that you are fearfully and wonderfully made, that you are loved, that you are made with a purpose, that God stitched you together and knit you together. And I feel like with all of the messaging on social media, it's so easy to lose sight that no matter what is happening on any of these apps or on any of these social media platforms, you don't have to twist and turn and bend and force yourself into some box and define yourself as that. You can choose to love fully who you were created to be.